What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol CCXI for ChemoCentryx. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. You can see some of our daily levels from in the past. The main range that we've been discussing is really this here. Sure, you can count this as being the top of the gap from there, but overwhelmingly, you can see support once, twice, three times. So we're going to prefer to call the bottom of the range here at 32.90, 33 if you like nice round numbers. Certainly on today's session, firmly breaking back up and over the 50% mark, which of course checks out as being more bullish than bearish. So we are under the assumption that we'll make it to the top end of the range, and when we get there, there is going to be an opportunity for a trade to unfold. As of right now, and basically with any range, we essentially have range rules to follow. When we get here, we're either looking for a breakout or mean reversion. Those are of course the two possibilities. When we get here, if we see a pullback and then a reattempt in a short proximity of time, that's where you look for the breakout, right? And as a upside target, we have 44.65 and then 50, the nice round psychological number, also pairing up quite nicely, I would say, with a range double, which is typically what we use as a target whenever we're breaking out of a range. So I like that to the upside. If it's going to be a mean reversion type trade, then we'll get here, we'll do the sort of pullback, and then we'll set a lower high instead of making it all the way to the top end of the range. On the breakdown of that of the pullback, that's where you look for the short to go back to the midpoint of the range and then potentially the low end here at 33. You're a little bit more conservative on the secondary leg there, but the midpoint is definitely in play on that sort of violation of the pullback low. So that's what I'm seeing from the daily perspective. Let's take a closer look at the 30-minute now just to see how this actually unfolded during today's session. So certainly a bit of pullback off the open, don't get me wrong, sort of breaking down a little bit, but firmly finding a footing here and breaking out back higher. Nice little flag activity here, and again, solid close into the afternoon. Let's take out the fibs from low all the way on up to the high, and what we'll notice is the 38.2 coincides perfectly with that high that was broken and ultimately stemmed for another breakout higher. So 37.81 is an ideal pullback area if the move is going to be lower. Let's go ahead and throw that on the chart here. There we go with a regular level. We'll take off the fibs and talk, whoa, that's not what we wanted. We want to remove the Fibonacci retracements. There we go. So apologies for that. Anyways, higher low pullback could come off of that reattempt here. That takes you higher, or it's just going to be higher out of the gates into tomorrow's session, noting that we're 38.21 by 39.11. So pretty big spread in this stock as of right now. We'll see if that tightens up as the regular market opens in tomorrow's session at 9:30. But that's what I'm seeing, right? It does look fairly bullish, as if we could move to the top end of the range. It's sort of a zone between 41 and 42. When and if we get there, again, higher low pullback, reattempt, that's for the break, or you get something like this. Again, we make the move, higher low pullback, lower high, breakdown of that pullback low does take you back down towards that 37, we'll call it for round number's sake, then monitoring for 33. That's ultimately going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.